August 4th, Gemini. Hold on. This is not asking you to start over. It is asking you to stop pretending something is finished when it is still open. You have been circling the same loose end. You know the one. The thing you half answered, the message you drafted and never sent, the conversation you reopened, then left hanging. The world reversed. This card is about unfinished closure. The world reversed is showing a cycle that did not land cleanly. You did not get the clean ending. You got the pause, you got the delay. You got the same lesson showing up again because it was never fully closed. Don't lie to yourself. If you keep calling that progress, you stay stuck in the loop. Finish one thing cleanly today. 1. Not 10. 1. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. The world reversed is not asking for a perfect ending. It is asking for honest completion. Send the final text. Clear the drawer. Close the tab. Put the project in a finished state, even if it is not glamorous. This card keeps pointing to unfinished business, and you have been romanticizing the unfinished. That is the trap. Delay is not failure. Delay is just delay. But if you keep reopening old conversations without resolving them, you are choosing limbo. 4 of Swords reversed. This card is hitting the body now. 4 of Swords reversed shows burnout, restlessness, and that wired, overextended feeling where you cannot actually recover because you keep pushing past your limit. I'm seeing late night scrolling, half sleep, full brain. You said you were resting, but you were still checking, still answering, still staying mentally on call. That is not rest. That is exhaustion with better branding. This is important. 4 of Swords reversed is not weakness. It is the warning. Stop treating the tired version of you like it can keep carrying everything. Log off before you crash. Sit in silence without filling it. Take the headache seriously. Take the skip meal seriously. This card is showing mental strain because you have been using business to avoid feeling what is actually there. You are not lazy. You are overextended. There is a difference. 9 of Cups, and here is the relief. 9 of Cups is the part of August 4th that says satisfaction is already available, but only if you stop chasing more for 5 minutes. 9 of Cups is contentment. It is the quiet win. It is the moment you realize the thing you already have is enough for today. You do not need to earn a feeling of peace by exhausting yourself first. 9 of Cups is showing concrete pleasure, the good meal, the clean room, the message that finally lands, the evening where nobody needs anything from you. Let yourself receive that without guilt. Let yourself enjoy the small win without immediately hunting for the next problem. 9 of Cups is not about settling. It is about recognizing what is working before you sabotage it by demanding perfection. So the moment is simple. The World reverse says close the loop. Four of Swords reverse says stop draining yourself while you do it. Nine of Cups says there is still something good here, and you are allowed to feel it now. Not later now. Gemini, August 4th. And I need you to hear this cleanly. The World reversed, this card is showing an unfinished loop. You keep reaching for a clean ending, but the thing is not closed yet. You left one conversation half open. You left one decision sitting there. And every time you circle back, you call it progress. Actually, no, it is repetition. Finish one thing all the way through, not perfectly. Cleanly stop romanticizing what is still unresolved. You knew this already. Four of Cups. This card is about emotional withdrawal, and it looks like you going quiet when something good is sitting right in front of you. You scroll instead of answering. You say, I don't care, but you do care. You are just tired of being disappointed, so now you act unavailable. Look at what is being offered before you dismiss it. Someone reached out. Some support is there. Some opening is there. If you keep staring at what went wrong, you will miss what is still trying to reach you. Four of Swords reversed. This card is burnout with your name on it. You are not resting enough to recover. You are pushing through the headache. You are staying online too late. You are calling it discipline, but your nervous system is waving a white flag. Let me rephrase that. You need real stop time, not a nap while your phone is in your hand, not half rest. Shut it down, sit in silence. Let your body catch up with your mind about how much you can carry right now. Nine of Cups, this card is the relief point. Nine of Cups says something is actually working, and you need to let yourself feel that without immediately asking for more. You got the quiet evening. You finished the thing. You got the message you needed. You made it through the day without falling apart. That counts. I'm seeing a small win that you keep trying to minimize. Don't enjoy the meal. Take the compliment. Receive the help. Let satisfaction land in your body before you move on to the next problem. So the moment is simple, Gemini. Close one loop. Stop ignoring what is being offered. Stop mistaking exhaustion for urgency. And then once you actually pause, you will notice you are not empty. You are not behind. You are standing in a moment where enough is already here. That is the shift. Not more chasing, not more circling. Finish what is unfinished, and then let yourself feel the yes that is already waiting. The World reversed. This is the loop that would not close. Gemini, you keep circling one thing like it owes you a final answer, and it does not. You left a conversation half open, a decision half made, a task sitting there with the lid off. Because the problem is not that you failed. The problem is that you keep treating delay like it means nothing is happening. It does mean something. It means the ending is still waiting on you to finish one clean piece. Not all of it, just one. Four of Cups, and now the mood drops. You have been looking at what is missing so long that you are missing what is sitting right in front of you. You ignored the text. You delayed the reply. You said you were fine, but you were just numb. Four of Cups shows discontent that got so used to itself, it started calling that peace. Actually, no, it is not peace. It is withdrawal. It is scrolling instead of responding. It is sitting in the offer and acting like you do not see it. But you do see it. King of Wands, here comes the leadership. This is the moment where you stop hovering and make the call. Gemini, somebody has to set the pace, and it looks like that person is you. Not by force, by clarity. By showing up with a plan and not just a mood. I'm seeing you take the meeting, send the message, make the move that turns all that mental noise into one straight line. But listen, the King of Wands does not perform confidence. He acts, he does the thing, then he keeps going. That is the standard here. Four of Swords reversed. And there it is, the strain. You have been pushing past the point where your mind can actually recover. Late nights, half sleep. Waking up and going right back into the same pressure. This card is not subtle. It says you are not resting. You are surviving between tasks. You keep calling it productivity, but your body knows better. You are tired in a way that does not fix itself with one nap. You need to stop feeding the burnout. Put the phone down, close the laptop. Sit in silence long enough to hear yourself think. Nine of Cups, then the relief. Not because everything is perfect, because something finally lands. You get to enjoy one clean win without immediately moving the goalpost. This is the quiet evening. The message that goes through, the plan that actually works, the moment you realize you already have enough in this slice of life to feel good about it. Let yourself have that. Do not spoil it by chasing more just because you are uncomfortable with satisfaction. You can be content and still keep building. Those are not enemies. So for August 4th, this is simple. Finish one thing. Answer one thing. Rest one thing. Lead one thing. And then let yourself feel the part that works. The cycle is not asking for perfection. It is asking for closure, action, and a real breath. Gemini, August 4th. This is not asking you to start over. It is asking you to finish what has been sitting open. You have been calling delay, not yet, when really it has been avoidance. The World reversed, this card is showing an unfinished loop. The World reversed is that one thing you keep reopening because you do not want to give it a clean ending. You check it again, you revisit the same conversation, you keep one foot in and one foot out, and then you call that progress. Actually, no. It is limbo. Close one thing properly, send the message, save the file. End the pattern without making it perfect. Four of Cups. This card is about the way you pull back when you are tired of being disappointed. Four of Cups looks like scrolling, ignoring the text, staring at the same screen and saying you do not care when you do. I'm seeing emotional shutdown here. You have been offered support, but you did not even look up long enough to take it in. Check that. Something good is already in front of you, and you are acting like it does not count because it is not exciting enough. King of Wands. King of Wands is the part of you that can stop the drift. King of Wands says lead, decide, move, not with drama. With direction, make the call. Set the plan, own the room without performing for it. This is not about controlling everybody else. It is about putting your energy behind one clear action and letting that action carry the day. Queen of Cups reversed. Queen reversed is where the feelings start leaking everywhere. Queen of Cups reverse shows you taking on everybody else's mood, then wondering why you feel raw by noon. You are answering too fast, over-explaining, checking for reassurance, and calling it care. Let me rephrase that. It is overgiving. Protect your energy. Stop absorbing what is not yours. Your intuition is not the same thing as emotional flooding. Four of Swords reversed. This card is the burnout alarm. Four of Swords reversed means you have not actually been resting, even if you sat down for 10 minutes. You are still on. Still checking. Still thinking about the next thing while your body is asking you to stop. Do not lie to yourself. Working through the headache is not strength. Doom scrolling at midnight is not recovery. Real rest has to interrupt you. And then after all that strain, Nine of Cups comes in clean. Nine of Cups is the moment you realize something is already working. The room is quiet. The task is done. The message is sent. The tension drops. You get to enjoy that without immediately reaching for the next problem. Receive the win. Do not downplay it. Do not ruin it by chasing more just because you forgot what enough feels like. So the moment is simple. Finish one thing. Stop reopening what is already speaking. Take the support that is there. Rest like it matters. Then let yourself feel the satisfaction that comes after practical repair. That is the turn. That is the relief. August 4th, Gemini, because this moment is not gentle. It is the cost of running on fumes and calling it momentum. The World reversed. This card is unfinished business. The World reversed is showing a cycle that keeps looping because you keep stopping right before the clean ending. You left the thread open. You reopened the conversation. You told yourself, I'll deal with it later, and later kept arriving with the same mess. Don't force a fake ending here. Finish one thing all the way through, even if it is imperfect. Four of Cups. This card is emotional withdrawal, and it looks like you going quiet when something real is offered. You said, I'm fine. You were not fine. You scrolled past the text. You missed the help because you were too tired to care or too disappointed to trust it. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. You did care, you just shut the door first. Look at what is being handed to you before you dismiss it. King of Wands. This card is the part of you that can still lead. The King of Wands wants a decision, not a mood. You are not meant to sit in the room and wait for clarity to fall out of the ceiling. You make the call. You own the plan. You move first, then the path shows up, but do not perform confidence. Do the thing that has a result attached to it. Queen of Cups reversed. This card is emotional flooding, and it is what happens when everybody gets access to your soft spots. The Queen of Cups reversed is you checking your phone for reassurance, then checking it again, then carrying somebody else's crisis home with you. You absorbed the tone, the pressure, the mood. You did not need all of that. Protect your energy. Stop making other people's feelings the compass for your whole day. Ace of Pentacles reversed. This card is a missed material opening. The Ace of Pentacles reversed is the shaky start, the budget that was never real, the plan that looked good in your head and fell apart in the numbers. You wanted the result before the structure. You wanted the launch before the foundation. Don't do that now. Start smaller. Check the resources. Count the cost before you spend the money or the time. Four of Swords reversed. This card is burnout. The Four of Swords reversed is you staying awake when your body already asked to stop. You worked through the headache. You kept answering. You kept pushing. That is not discipline. That is depletion. And I'm seeing the pattern. When you do not rest, everything gets louder. Rest is not optional in this moment. It is the repair. Nine of Cups. This card is satisfaction, plain and simple. The Nine of Cups says there is already something here that works. You finally get a quiet night. You finish one thing. You eat. You sit down. You let the room be enough. Do not sabotage that by chasing the next fix. Receive the win. Let it land. The relief comes after you stop forcing the unfinished to act complete. Gemini, August 4th. I'm seeing the loop and I'm not softening it for you. Something is still unfinished and pretending it is done is not helping. The World reversed. This card is about a cycle that did not close cleanly. The World reverse is showing unfinished business, the same conversation getting reopened, the same task sitting there half done. You already knew that when the unfinished cycle was still asking for closure. Stop calling delay a dead end and stop calling repetition progress. Finish one thing cleanly, even if it is not perfect. Four of Cups. This card is emotional withdrawal, and it looks practical on the outside. Four of Cups shows you scrolling, ignoring the text, saying, I'm fine, when you are not fine. Because this is the offer you almost missed, and it is still in front of you now. Do not confuse numbness with discernment. If somebody is trying to support you, answer them. If something good is being placed in front of you, look up. King of Wands. This card wants movement, but not chaos. King of Wands is the part of you that knows exactly what needs to happen next, and it stops waiting for permission. Actually, no, this is not about performing confidence. It is about making the call, sending the message, setting the plan, and following through. Lead the room without the ego mask we named. Do not try to control it. There is a difference. Queen of Cups reversed. This card is where your boundaries get thin. Queen of Cups reversed shows you absorbing everybody else's mood, checking your phone for reassurance, and carrying emotional weight that was never yours to hold. Let me rephrase that. Protect your energy before you try to rescue anyone else. If you are drained, say so. If you are overwhelmed, step back. Do not make other people's chaos your compass. Ace of Pentacles reversed. This card is a shaky start, and it is asking you to slow down. Ace of Pentacles reversed shows the money not landing yet, the budget not being real, the plan being bigger than the structure underneath it. Stop fooling yourself. If the foundation is weak, build smaller. Check the numbers. Tighten the practical pieces. A good opportunity can still be lost if you rush it without support. Four of Swords reversed. This card is burnout with a pulse. Four of Swords reversed is the midnight doom scroll, the headache you keep working through, the body asking for a rest while the mind keeps sprinting. Stop pushing past your limit and calling it discipline. That is not strength, that is strain. Rest has to be real. Silence has to be allowed to do its job. Nine of Cups. This card is the relief at the end of all that strain. Nine of Cups is the quiet evening, the small win, the moment where you sit down and realize you already have enough in this one area. Actually, no, do not rush past that feeling. Let it land. Receive the support. Enjoy the meal. Take the win without apologizing for it. Satisfaction is not laziness. It is proof that something in your life is finally holding. So the moment is simple. Finish the cycle. Stop circling the same unfinished thing. Rest the mind before it breaks itself open. Build what can actually hold. And when something good is already here, let yourself feel it. Okay? That's all I've got for now. If this hit, there you already know what to do. Please like, subscribe, tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.